Friends Digital.
Hey everybody, it's a Monday night and wishing everybody a very, very Merry Christmas. And I'm sure you all had a great time. And there's so much happening across. Well, when we are talking about coming close, making a difference, it's all about spreading the joy. And if I have to tell you guys something, and something really, really important, remember, being happy, you will be healthy. And if you're healthy, you will be successful. That is the mantra of life. And to a lot of everybody, a big, big hello to all of you all on this beautiful Monday night, the 26th, one day after Christmas. And once again, wishing all of you all a very, very Merry Christmas on this beautiful Monday night. And remember, Up Close and Personal with Jimmy, that's me, is on every Monday 10:30 p.m. where I speak heart to heart, where I speak up close and personal. And of course, today it's all about if you're happy, you will be healthy. And if you're healthy, you will be successful because happiness brings about a lot of energy in the body. And that energy keeps the body going and keeps the body healthy. And if you're happy and healthy, which is H and H, you will be a sure success in life. Now, this reminds me of a story, which happened quite some time back. And I still remember one night, it was about 1:30 a.m. and I got a call on my show. And the first thing that person said, it was a guy, the first thing the person said, Jimmy, I don't want to live anymore. Imagine 1:30 in the night you get a call from someone and the person says, hey, Jimmy, I don't want to live anymore. And I really, really wonder, so much happening in life. So I was very curious. I said, why are you saying that you don't want to live anymore? I mean, what's the problem? So he told me, Jimmy, you see, my father is busy in his work. He has no time for me. My mother is busy in her kitty parties. She does not have time for me. I have a sister who is on her own trip and we hardly get to talk. So I tell them, what about your college? What about your I think he was in class 12. So I said, what about your college or school? He said, Jimmy, जब घर पे दोस्त नहीं तो बाहर में दोस्त कैसे हो सकता है? जब घर पे कोई बात नहीं करता तो बाहर में क्या पता मुझे? You won't believe it. I spoke to him for 16 minutes. And in my conversation, I was listening to him a lot. I was talking to him. I was telling him, listen, all of us go through this phase about feeling lonely because people either too busy to talk to us or too busy to discuss things with us. Even I've gone through that phase. Suddenly, I was hearing some noise on the phone. Noise which was like wind and breeze. So I asked him, I said, where are you? So he was telling me, Jimmy, I'm standing on the fourth floor on the ledge, looking down and talking with you. Because, Jimmy, I really, really don't want to live anymore. To that I told him, hey, remember life is very, very important. And what you're going through, most of us, a lot of us go through in life. And after talking for 16 minutes continuously, he was talking to me, I was listening to him, and I was talking to him. I convinced him to get back to his room, and I convinced him that, hey, life is worth living. All it took was listening to him patiently, and all it took was also talking to him. It was a two-way traffic. So it's important to listen. You solve 50% of the problem when you actually listen to people. And that's what's very, very important. Listening to people. And guess what? That person today is one of the biggest lawyers in the Calcutta High Court. And whenever we speak, we're good friends. He says, Jimmy, that conversation gave me a second life. So, we feel low, we feel down. I would suggest is that do what you love doing. Listen to music, talk to friends. Remember, after that incident when I had a talk with this guy, he actually brought a lot of happiness back into his life. He went into gymming. He was a go-getting attitude. And eventually, that was his key to success. He became one of the top lawyers in the city. And at one time, he was feeling very low. Remember, you can make a difference in your life. You can get support. People can tell you what to do. People can help you. People can support you. But it is you. It is you who make that difference in your life. There's so much in life which happens, and if you spread a little happiness, you get back happiness, and if you're happy, you will always be healthy in time to come. Look after yourself, be happy. Remember, success will always come to you because life is life, it's your life, and it's time you take a serious look. First, be happy. Because if you're happy, you're successful. If you're happy, you'll be healthy. Everything comes from the happiness mantra. And that happiness mantra is to look after yourself. Think what you like doing, do that. Love what you do and do what you love, you'll be happy. Live life what makes you happy. And that will create a huge lot of difference, when it comes to being happy. Trust me, it does make a difference in life, when you're happy. Because if you're happy, you're successful. Again, I say so. And this was that story which was on air with me when this guy spoke to me. There are other stories also. There was this case of this lady, this girl from class 12. How would she make herself happy? She would actually be happy by teaching kids, by teaching young children on the footpath, just under her building. And that's what brought her happiness. You won't believe me. She used to be so happy that she gave a lot of effort to her studies. She's healthy, she's happy, she's go-getting, and today she is doing very, very well in life. So do what makes you happy. And if you do what makes you happy, you will always be successful. Remember, it's a Monday night, exactly 10:37. And at 10:30 sharp, you can join me on Up Close and Personal. That is the visual podcast. A big hi to Femina, Siddharth, Rajat, Bittu, Shubhendu, everybody out there. And Femina Alam says, very true, your every word is so inspiring and motivating. Yes, it's not about being inspiring. It's about helping other people to come out of their depressions, maybe, their problems. Because see, all of us, we may get all the help, all the advice, but it is us who has to come out of it. It is us who has to be happy. It is us who has to make a difference in our lives. And as the story says, after that conversation, he did look forward to life. He looked forward to the go-getting attitude. He was happy. He was healthy. And then he was successful. Well, that's it for tonight on Up Close and Personal, right here on Friends Digital. Remember, you can join me every Monday night at 10:30 p.m. on this visual live podcast where I talk to you, where I share true stories of how things have made a difference to people. Tomorrow at 12 noon, you can join Arajit on Kitchen Tales, where he takes you live from one of the hottest places or one of the oldest places in town where you get some amazing food. And in the night at 9:30, you can join Srijan and warm up with Srijan, where he's going to be talking about a lot of exciting things. Well, it's 10:38, nearly going on 10:39. So it's time for me to say good night and take care. Remember, stay safe, be safe, do take all the precautions. Have a great Christmas and a wonderful 2023 ahead. Next, I'm going to meet you next year. That's on, yes, the 2nd. That's a Monday night at 10:30 p.m. right here, absolutely on Up Close and Personal, with another true story, with another Up Close and Personal incident. Till then, good night, take care, God bless, keep smiling and be happy. And wish all of you a very, very happy new year in advance.